Ho ho! It's time for another video letter with Grandma, and it's almost time for Christmas. Do you know how to say Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas in Portuguese? Feliz Natal. It doesn't really seem like Christmas in Sobradinho. But we have had some rain. Yes, we have. We had some rain in November and lots of mud. Oh, that's a sign of Christmas, isn't it? Well, anyway, it made Papa happy. Oh, he likes driving in the mud. This part wasn't so exciting. A car was stuck in the middle of the road, and we had to make a path. Actually, some other people had a big knife, and they did some chopping to make a path, and we just kind of followed them. Here's Grandma's kitty. Oh, isn't she pretty? She doesn't like it when we travel. She gets a little mad, half ticked. And recently, she got stuck in a room, maybe for 3 days. Ooh, she didn't look so good after that. She was kind of slow for several days. Poor cat. Anyway, she recovered. She was a gata triste. Here's some happy faces. We've had some people going with us lately, but here's one that won't be going anymore. Nehemias. He said his farewells in Abreus and in Sobradinho. His family moved to another state. We wish him a good trip. Boa viagem for Nehemias. We're gonna miss you. Grandma likes to travel, and I like maps. One time we took a trip with Grayson all over the southern part of Brazil. We went to Brasilia. That's the capital of the country. It's a planned city. Oh, it was beautiful. We slept in our car many nights to save money. We went to a dinosaur museum in Uberaba. It was really cool. They had a lot of real fossils. We got to see the largest waterfall in Brazil, the Iguaçu Falls. It's almost like lots of little falls all in one place. It was really cool. We got to see all kinds of different birds that we don't have in the Northeast. Some we do, but we don't see as much. Down in the South, there's more water. So there's more birds and animals. And Grandma, she even stuck her arm out for this blue Arara. I was a little bit scared though. We met lots of interesting people. We went to some historic places like Petrópolis, where there's still an old palace from the days of kings in Brazil. We got a guide to take us around in Petrópolis. What a beautiful place. One of the places we visited was a Bible Institute for training missionaries. It's in a place called Jacutinga, Minas Gerais. Grayson went to some classes. He spent the night in the dorms. And after that trip, some of the young people from Sobradinho went to study at the Bible Institute. And last week, in the middle of the night, Grandma and Vovô traveled 1,550 miles to go to the Instituto Bíblico Peniel again. But first we made a little stop along the way in a place called Olambra. We rented a car in Campinas and hit the road. And there's some big trucks on that road. And some toll booths. So we found some back roads to make our way to the little Dutch city. They even have a windmill. Olambra was founded by people from Holland. In the 1950s, after the big World War II. It's a beautiful city. A lot of the people there grow flowers to sell. So it's called the City of Flowers. They were decorating for Christmas the day that we went by. When we took our big trip with Grayson, Grandma wanted to visit this city, but we didn't have time. And on another trip to the Bible Institute, we only had a few minutes, and it was already dark when we drove by this beautiful place. But this time we stopped, and Papa was patient and took lots and lots of pictures. This was like a birthday present for Grandma. We even took silly selfies. We didn't pay to go into any of the museums or flower fields, so Grandma found a place on Google Maps that had sunflowers. Sunflowers where people could take pictures. But when we got there were no flowers, only soybeans. But I took pictures anyway. Later that same day, we found the Bible Institute. We got a little bit lost after the sunflowers. The next day was graduation. Bruno and Luisa, Pedro and Hiki, all graduated. And Grandma got to walk in with Pedro. There was a special charge from one of the professors. He made all the graduates hold their Bible out in front of them until it got really heavy, as he talked about the importance of holding on to God's Word. It was a beautiful ceremony, and we were really happy to be a part. But we were only there for 48 hours. Hardly even that. Maybe about 36. And then it was time to jump back in our little rental car and head back to Sobradinho. Adriele and Clarinha came back with us on the same airplane. They go back in January. They're not finished yet with their missionary training. When we got home, we had 3 happy dogs. Cachorras alegres. And then it was time to hit the dirt roads of the Northeast, the dry Northeast, where it's not always very green. The Vale do Salitre, where all the goats are happy. And most of the boys and girls. The boys and girls around Laje were happy to see us. We had missed a weekend there, and we played one of their favorite games. Run away from the police. You have to step on a lid and pretend like you're changing your hiding place. Grandma wants you to pray for the boys and girls doing Fonte de Luz Bible lessons. I have about 20 students right now doing these lessons at home. Pedro Henrique is back in Sobradinho. Adriele is too. Pedro's staying. He's going to start helping us in the work in the Vale do Salitre. You pray for Papa, Vovo, and me, Grandma, and we'll pray for you. For Christmas, we're going to spend a few days with Petrus and his family, his mom, Andressa, and his dad, Jonas. We'll be going to where they've been living and opening a new drugstore, Luiz Eduardo Magalhães. I hope your Christmas is happy and merry, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful Natal. And don't forget, we love you. Nós amamos vocês.